Yeah, I do all that in the beginning of facial expressions for a thumbnail, y'all. So I do that for the thumbnail. Excuse my craziness. What's up, everybody? This is the final live stream of the week. I thought about canceling. Just tired, y'all. But we're gonna push through. Last live of the week. Thank you guys for being here on this Friday. Please like, comment, subscribe with me in the world to your boy. Yeah. This video is going to be quick. Again, it is pretty late. It's like 10 o'clock on a Friday, East Coast, 7 o'clock over here on the West Coast. It's almost Halloween, too, so it's about to get lit. But anywho, thank you guys for being here. Please like, comment, subscribe with me in the world to me. We almost at 1K. Almost at 1,000. Please like, comment, share. Push this in the algo. Share this with your friend. Share this on Facebook. Whatever you need to do, please. We almost at 1,000, y'all. Almost at 1,000. Less than a year. So we almost there, y'all. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, today we're gonna react to a cut YouTube channel called Red Flags. So let me get this correct. I ain't wanna lie to you. Let me see. What are your red flags? So that's what the video we're gonna react to. It's only 8 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and flow into it, and we're gonna have a good Friday. So relax, enjoy, and let's get into the video.
What are your red flags?
Prejudice. You can't be racist. You can say you can't be homophobic. None of that stuff is.
Okay, so someone has all those things, but they're really attractive and they want to sleep with you. But do you still sleep with them?
That's different.
That's my boy. He right. He absolutely right. It's totally different. Physical attraction, just to have a good time, is totally different than somebody who just wants to get married, have kids, religion, all that. So totally different. That's a lot of people. Jeez.
What are your red flags with dating?
Oh my God, my red flags in dating. Eek. Oof.
Ooh, there's just so many.
Red flags. Let's go.
Shirtless pics on dating apps. Fish pic. If they don't have a
Yeah, I'm a guy, so yeah.
Headboard. I was seeing this guy and he didn't have a bed frame and he slept on a blow-up mattress.
How long did you two date?
Over a year.
It's possible. Anything's possible. Oh my God! I thought you had to have a house and a white picket fence. Anything is possible. You heard of her statement from the beginning. Oh, he had a blow-up mattress and all this and blah blah blah. A year and a half. That man got to be laying down some D. D1 level D.
They got those long acrylics. When they're out here, that's just a little too much. How can you even type with that?
If you are like a gaslighter.
These guys, I hate these guys.
When they're out here, that's just a little too much. How can you even type with
Look at
that?
this. Look at
If you
Look how they talk about that dude and brought her up. This guy. Well, I tell you one thing. I gotta get a class of y'all. Cut, y'all be on point, boy. That producers. Oh, I'm just reading her shirt. Her shirt says, "Make boys cry." Jeez Louise. Where's the love at?
are like a gaslighter.
Gaslight.
Dishonesty.
Dishonesty.
Sneaky.
Dodgy.
Like, where were you? And no answer, or
Dishonesty.
Sneaky.
Dodgy.
Okay.
like, where were you? And no answer, or funny answer and it's not true.
That sounds like you've experienced that.
A couple times.
What are your red flags? Why shouldn't someone date you?
Why shouldn't someone date me?
See, and guess what? And that's a good question. Especially a lot of people do this in podcasts. A lot of people can name other people's red flags, but can never name their own red flags. So that's a good YouTube video. I think I got a YouTube video up about red flags. Go ahead and check that out. Well, red flags are, especially in 2022, oof, red flags. But sometimes they look bad enough. Forget a red flag. I'm going in. Gots to see it through, my boy. Gots to see it through.
I don't have any red flags.
I don't have any. Maybe that.
Those you, people who say that, I don't have any red flags. Those are your red flags.
That's a red flag, that I don't think I have any red flags.
Why shouldn't someone date you?
Because I'm married? You want a character flaw?
I can be a little insecure.
Grumpy.
I'm kind of annoying sometimes.
I feel like I talk a lot and I'm very much like word vomit.
It's like I've seen her before on the drunk thing with the guys. I think I've seen her before. But yeah. The way she talking, she's handsy. But I'm like that sometimes too. Not animated, but it helps tell the story.
I might say too
I
much.
spend a lot of money. I ride with the motorcycle club.
It's really hard to get to know me.
I don't super love men, so if like you're not into degrading and you're a man, like it's not gonna work out.
I have daddy issues.
Big mama's boy.
Mama's boy, love it. But then there's like a fine, like Freudian line.
There is a line, like these parents, like I ain't gonna lie to you, there is a fine line. Like, you can love your parents, you can be daddy's girl, you can be mama's boy, that's fine. But it comes to a point where like, yeah, they're intruding on your relationship romantically and in your living space, listen, then you gotta draw the line. Listen, you out of college, you 22 plus, you 23 plus, listen. Yeah, between you and another person. Right now, that is just a lot. So there's a fine, just like she said, there is a fine line to this situation right here.
So you wouldn't want to date someone that wants to sleep with their mother?
Yeah, it's kind of a red flag for me.
If they're really disrespectful to their mom, I probably won't want to have anything to do with them.
You gotta be invested in the people that you're close to.
What are your red flags? What makes you not want to date?
Oh, this is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to the cut. I mean, this is new. This is different than the Truth to Drink. I'm still a fan of that. Probably gonna read one next week. I'll take it away from the button because the buttons is too much. But this is nice.
Hygiene.
If they look like they stink.
But what if they don't stink?
But if you look like it, that means your aura is funky.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I would say look trashy, not look stink, but look ugly. Like your aura. Oh my God.
Someone who sits without a toilet seat cover on a public toilet.
Chewing with your mouth open.
You gotta put tissue down though. Put tissue down, you good to go. Put tissue down and you are good to go.
Sounds. If you don't know how to eat without beatboxing, I cannot.
If they're wearing like the eyelashes like that are literally like a visor for their face, bad tattoo.
White dudes that wear a lot of like anime stuff.
You can't dress. I can't be stepping and you ain't stepping.
I'm glad I ain't got my Naruto on right now. Jeez.
If they litter around me.
Does that make you feel?
I probably wouldn't date you.
Good comeback. Man, that's gonna be triggering. What if that dude just snapped like, "Ah, you littering? Caca." That could be too much. But I tell you one thing, these producers right here be testing people, man. They be testing people like crazy, man. They do not care at all, and I love it. Makes great content.
Why shouldn't someone date you?
Oh, why not to date me?
I'm moody.
My humor can be a little mean.
I used to laugh inappropriately.
I definitely overthink things.
That's one of my flaws too. I think I've just started getting out of that overthinking too much.
I'm not a super physical person. Like I have very small windows of when I actually want someone to be like cuddling with me. I'm like very.
See, that would infuriate me because I am I either on or I'm off. That in between stuff is super hard. Until you live with somebody and know that person, I can see that. But I haven't done a love language thing, but I highly believe my love language is touch, physical touch. Like this, physical touch is my love language, right? Like, that would just make me crazy.
Very argumentative.
I don't get angry often, but when I do, it can be a bit much.
If you cross me the wrong way, if I want to come after you, it'll be with a vengeance.
I believe everything in that smile, her hand movement, and her posture. I believe everything this girl's saying. Can you say crazy or dutifully committed to the relationship? Sounds more political and acceptable.
What's the worst thing you've done to ex or partner?
I keyed his car.
I may have.
Tell you right now, this ain't the 90s or the early 2000s. You key my car? Come here closer. I want you to hear this. Hear the sound of my voice when I say, you going to jail now.
Burned my ex's clothes one time.
I hacked all of his social media account and found out that he cheated on me.
Wait a minute. I would totally date this girl. I would take this girl out on a date. We could get some nice some food. But my God, like, you got upset he cheated on you, but you illegally hacked his social media accounts to find out he was cheating on you. 2 wrongs don't make a right. What's going on?
You just got crushed and you can't undo what you saw, so.
Yeah. What are your red flags?
Right now, probably kids.
People get weirded out when you have children.
1, I love this guy's inspiration. 2, kids, yeah, I mean, red flags, I don't want to say call kids a red flag. I just call it just, I think I said this in my last stream, it's just a lot more responsibility that most single people don't want to deal with. It's okay, but it's understandable.
Children. I'm not trying to have you be my daughter's mother. She already has a mother. I'm just trying to meet you for myself.
What are your red flags?
Well, they have to be single. I get a lot of proposals from married people.
If we are together, we are exclusively.
But what if they in an open relationship? Or they're poly? Come on, guys. Be open.
Together. Like, there's no, for your birthday, let's have a threesome.
Monogamy.
Hold on, what?
Together.
I get a lot of proposals from married people.
If we are together, we are exclusively together. Like, there's no, for your birthday, let's have a threesome.
Or you guys can just have a third. Like, you guys can just casually hook up with other people together. It doesn't have to be one-sided. Listen, it's a new day and age. I realize most people gonna cheat, man or woman, whether it's physically or emotionally. Majority will. I've lived long enough to realize that. Plus, it's also like, to me, it's like a pressure. Like, you gotta be perfect. You can't mess up. You can't cheat. It depends on whether they're under the influence, smoking, drinking, or they are in an emotional, distraught state. And anything can happen, man. And you never know, man. Especially when you especially if you meeting somebody, like, if you meeting somebody, like, the energy could be there, connection could be there, but you know it's wrong. Like, emotionally it feels right, but logically, like, yo, you're married, you're in a serious relationship, so it's a give and take. But I'm all for just exploring your options within the relationship. But again, I'm also understand, respect, exclusive monogamy, yeah.
Monogamy is a red flag for me.
My red flags are definitely not using my pronouns.
A political view. That's against mine.
Oh yeah, you hate Democrats and liberals, right?
What? No.
Fucking snowflakes, right?
Wait, what?
No, it's okay, I get it.
No, the other way.
Fascism.
Fascist.
Republican.
Oh my God. Jeez Louise.
Put it that way.
You wouldn't date a Republican?
I would not date somebody who parrots the current talking points of that particular movement.
Conservative Republican. Conservative, that's kind of immediate no.
What if they're really good looking? Does that change anything?
No.
They don't want to support my rights to being a human.
Oh my goodness, jeez Louise. Oh my goodness, this producer and is doing an amazing job. Number 1. Number 2, jeez Louise. I like this though. You get to see a variety of different people from all walks of life, and you get to see their perspective on their red flags and have somewhat of a what do you call it, insight, or shine a light upon of I wouldn't date this person because of this. I wouldn't want this happen in my relationship because of this. I did this wrong in my relationship, and I believe this is my red flag. So this is education. This is learning. Again, this is more of a chill live today, y'all. So I appreciate you.
So they can go fuck themselves, literally.
If you're a non-black person and you think it's okay to say the N-word, I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. We have different beliefs and values.
Well, I have a thing about Tom Petty. If they looked like Tom Petty, I might be a little bit seduced by that.
You still sleep with them?
That's different. A continual relationship is completely different. You know what I'm saying?
I told y'all. I told you. This guy right here. This guy right here going places.
It might just be for the ancestors.
What are your red flags?
When somebody doesn't treat like their wait staff.
They treat a waiter bad.
If they're clingy.
If a person overly shares right away,
she remind me of my aunt or something. Like if they clingy, geez Louise, she stood down in that 10 toes. Jeez Louise, she said, like somebody aunt. She said, I believe her too. She seemed like the grandma to watch your kids all the time. Like, yeah, you drop your kids off at her house, if they clingy, grandma, they said, grandma got that look like, yo, hey, get your kids. I need a break.
I can't stand too family.
People who don't read, always on their phone 24/7.
If you cannot text back and you take 5 hours, 10 hours, don't text me.
Drugs. 11 months ago, I quit drinking. So for me, it's struggling sometimes with sobriety has been really, really a struggle, a real struggle. And it makes it a lot easier that my partner doesn't drink.
I think I'd probably be.
I respect that a lot. I respect that a heck of a lot because it makes you proactive in how you live your life and how you want to live your life with somebody else that understands your struggles and the things you've been through. And you don't want to be. That's one thing to walk around and live in it, or go to that temptation. It's another thing to live with it. So that's good that she realizes like, yo, I prefer a partner that doesn't smoke or drink or do drugs. So I respect that a lot.
Be really turned off if a guy couldn't smoke as much as me, which is probably bad.
Oh my goodness, I did not see that coming. I can tell you right now, I can tap it out. It just the way she said it and looked just now, I'm like, man, she must smoke a lot. Jeez Louise, Batman.
Somebody that I dated walked into a bonfire, somehow didn't catch on fire, and then walked out. Yeah. That was a severely big red flag.
I'm a little too chill for some people, you know? And they're like, the building's on fire, and I'm like, yeah, we'll buy a new one.
I think I don't know how to take care of myself.
All walks of life, people. All walks of life.
I've been hurt, and it makes me want to commit less.
Because I have mental illnesses.
I can agree with that. Like, especially, I can speak just from my personal experience, like being in a long-term relationship, someone you love, you care about deeply, emotionally. You can be hurt. Like, you're going to get hurt in a relationship. I don't care what nobody say. You are going to get hurt in a relationship. Somebody you love, if you're in a long-term relationship, you love that person. Or you really care for that person, they can hurt you emotionally. Regardless, it means a heck of a lot to getting in another relationship is difficult. Let me just say that. Jumping from one ship into the other, especially if your wounds haven't healed. I know mine took years. I mean, goodness gracious, years after the relationship to heal. And not saying I was mad not saying I was mad about getting into another relationship. My issue was, it was me. I had to work on me. I still had feelings and emotions connected to this individual. But it's like logically I knew I love this individual. I care about this individual deeply. But I knew where I was going in life and where she was. I knew, like, during the relationship, logically I knew, like, we weren't going to be together, you know? But when you're in love and you're in the moment, man, like, a lot of logic goes out the door, man. So I understand what he's saying. Sometimes you just got to take a step back, realize, you know what? I need a minute for me. I need to better myself. I need to take this slow and understand that before I get in the next relationship, I need to work on me. Before I take this girl out, I need to make sure I got my stuff in order. Before I meet up with this guy, I need to make sure my life is in order and my past trauma is not hindering our relationship in the future. Guy and girl, both ways.
You know, that's...
Y'all give me a second. I messed up again. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, good. Listen, again, like I say, I do this live.
A red flag for some people.
Red flags. Somebody with more mental health issues than me. I'm ADHD, so I'm neurodivergent. So there are certain things that I can't be around.
My red
That is educational. I didn't know that. But I think it goes back. I can use maybe for his example. He said a lot of mental issues. I would say a lot of not dealing with your traumas, not dealing with your past, your therapy, because there's nothing like having that's a burden on your partner. Your partner shouldn't have to deal with your past traumas and burdens, and you're upset and you're angry and your parents did this and your family did this and your friends did that. Like, they shouldn't have to carry that weight on them. They shouldn't have to carry that outstanding or crazy toll on themselves. Yeah, man. Y'all caught me in thought right now. I was thinking mad deep just now. I might leave that in the stream.
My red flags right now
What
are
is he
anybody's
looking at?
attracted to me because I'm a mess.
What are your red flags?
Someone who like doesn't have drive.
Just sitting around.
Hey. It's been a long day, y'all. It's been a long day. I really had to catch myself. I was like, how long was I dazed out just now? It's like my mind, you ever just dazed out, daydream or something? I night dream just now. I was like, my mind just went somewhere else. And I don't know how long I was just staring. Like, what is he looking at? Thank y'all for rocking with me on this Friday, man. We pushing through. We almost there.
Generally, their first questions are like your worth rather than who you are as a person.
If they're kicking it with a lot of my friends already.
Like, because they probably slept with your friends?
Yeah, something like that.
You're right. That's a red flag. All guys know that. Listen. You know who? You know Clarence. You know Tom? Keith? From accounting? On the 5th floor? Oh, no. That's a red flag right there.
Like that. She's a lady of the night.
I think one of them definitely be lashing out in anger.
Somebody who isn't.
It depends on where it's coming from, though. It could be like out of crazy, no reason, nonsense anger. I agree with you, but there's a reason. There's a communication. They're emotional. It's okay.
Isn't kind to animals.
I'm vegan, so I guess like eating meat.
I ain't giving up meat, baby. I'm telling you. Listen, my girl can be vegan, vegetarian. She can be a blueberry. Whatever she want, eat. That's fine. Listen. You got to get them before they get you. That's how it makes up for me. So I can eat them. I'm going to eat some fish, some shrimp, some steak, some lobster, some pasta, all that. Be vegan you want. Can't go down this road with you, baby. Can't go down this road with you.
Would you not date a meat eater?
I'm engaged to a meat eater, but it was a red flag. I just ignored it.
If you're a picky eater, you can fuck the fuck off. Like, I'm a great cook and I don't have time to be like making like, steak and potatoes every night for, boring people.
If they seem to be too full of them.
You about to be single, sir. Listen, I don't care if you're a man or a woman. It don't matter. That's your spouse. That's the person you love, you care about, your partner. Cook for them. And if you can't cook, order food. But do it in moderation. One, because ordering food all the time can rack up a lot of money. And two, it's just the right thing to do. Like, it shows that you're putting forth effort. Like, you ain't got to be the best cook in the world. Got to be a Michelin star, 5-star chef. But it's like, yo, you got to add some form of value to it. Jeez Louise, Batman.
Of themselves.
The know-it-all is really hard for me.
If they take things too seriously.
Not sarcastic enough.
Anyone that's not in tune with nature.
When someone's like, I hate drama, anyone who says they hate drama brings the drama. It's a rule, I swear.
Listen, I believe everything she said. Like the other girl, I believe everything she said. Because you know what? The way she looking at me right now, I realize she brings the drama.
Whereby?
Why should someone not date you?
Why should someone not date me? Oh, that's a good one. Fun fact, I've never dated anyone.
I've never dated anyone before.
Never been in a relationship ever. So I think that
Oh, that's a red flag.
can maybe deter people.
If you've never been in a relationship before, like at least one.
They're like, she's either crazy or like really bad in bed or something. I don't know, but.
Which one is it?
This guy ain't got no chill. Chill.
Maybe I'm crazy.
He did a good job. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. Guys, this was amazing live. Thank you for joining me. Again, it's Friday. You could be anywhere else, but you was here with me, and I thank you so much. Again, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. I'm like 5 subscribers away. So if you got a friend, tell them about it. Got a girl, tell her about it. Got a guy, tell them about it. Got your mama, daddy, sister, brother on Facebook. Hey, I got this on Facebook too. Well, no, not this, but hey, hit that like button. Hit that share button. It would mean the world to you, boy. Help me with the algo. Move forward in life. And so I can keep making amazing content for you guys. I love you guys. Guys, enjoy your weekend. Be productive. Be enlightened. Learn, grow. Go see the new Black Adam movie. I am a Marvel fan, always to the heart. But, you know, I'll go check it out. I got the Man of Steel in there, so he had the end post credits. Spoiler. But anywho, you guys, happy Halloween. 10 days away. I know it's late. We're going to do what it do. I'll see y'all later. Have a great one.